this really pretty piece of juniper. I've cut a blank, and where the blank hasn't been exposed to the air, the color is much lighter. I was hoping for a color like this all the way through. I've never turned with juniper, so it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like. I'm going to use the same methods, screw chuck to make a foot, and then hollow everything out. So that shouldn't take too long to make. We'll see what it looks like once it's done. I've mounted the piece of juniper on the screw chuck. I'm going to turn a foot on this side and then hollow out this part. Now, juniper is a soft wood, but it's actually on the harder end of the softwoods. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns. Now that I've flattened the bottom, I'm going to just determine where the foot is going to be using my compass. Put the tip in the middle, and that should give me a 2-inch space for my foot. I'm going to use my parting tool to make the proper sized foot. I've just turned the basic shape. There's still a little bit of bark and a flat piece, but it was getting too small in the screw chuck. So I've put it on my one-way jaws, and I am going to finish the shape on the outside and hollow on the inside. Now there are some really pretty colors. There's like purple here, a little bit of orange, some brown. It's going to be really pretty. I'm happy with the way it's turning. And for softwood, it's kind of nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this into just a little bowl or if I'm going to carve it in a little bit and make a lid for it. The possibilities are endless. It's still pretty cold in the garage, and Colin finds it too cold for him, so I bought myself a tripod. Hopefully the next few videos that Colin can't help me with will be not as shaky, but this tripod doesn't make me laugh like Colin does. To hollow out the inside and to go deeper around the corner, I'm going to use my hollowing tool, the one that my friend Christine Davidson made for me. It's perfect because it actually goes into the sides deeper than the regular bowl gouge, which just doesn't have the bend you need to get into those tight spots. Trying to adjust the light in here so you can see is a little bit hard, but the inside is coming along nicely. I think I will make a lid for it, so I'm going to indent this part a little bit so that the lid will sit flush. It's really pretty wood to turn. I'm really enjoying the process. Just going to make the lip for the lid using my square scraper. I tried to smooth the ends, and I don't know what happened. My tool bounced, and now I have some gouges in there. So I'm going to try and clean that up. I have a little bit of thickness that I can use to fix that. See, you never know what's going to happen. The piece is almost done, just needs some sanding. I did fix the rim and I hollowed out the inside. So once the sanding is done, I'll show you how it looks. The little Juniper bowl is off the lathe. I've just turned it off. Now to find something to make a lid with it. I keep pretty much everything. So I have a bunch of ends that could work in some cases. There's plenty of thickness there. And these are maple though, so maple's pretty, but I don't want to use that. This one would be really nice, but it's actually just a little bit too small. I did find this piece of Filipino, almost lost it, Filipino mahogany, which has a little bit of reds in it, and that might look really good on this bowl. So let's give it a try. The lid's mounted on the little, oh, good vibrations, Marky Mark. Today's video is brought to you by Mahogany, Juniper, and Marky Mark. Here's the lid so far. There's a hole for the finial, and now I just have to part it off. The lid is just a hair too big, but that's okay. I'm going to put it on the vacuum chuck so that I can smooth out the bottom of the lid and the bottom of the bowl, and at the same time I will just take a whisper of wood off and then it should fit perfectly. That noise is my vacuum chuck. So my little bowl is mounted to the lathe using the, oh, it sounds like it's dying. What's going on? Uh-oh. Have to check that out. The motor's fixed, yay! Thanks for Christine. She did some maintenance, fixed the pulley, that was what the problem was, and now I'm ready to use it again. The base and the lid are done. I've taken them off the vacuum chuck and put in my narrow jaws for this little piece of Jatoba wood, which I'm going to use for the finial. Well, this piece went flying off. I guess that changes the shape of my finial. It's much smaller than I planned, but it will still look good on the lid. Here is the Juniper base, Jatoba finial, and the Mahogany lid. I just have to glue these two together, sign the bottom, and oil them. The little Juniper bowl with the Mahogany lid and Jatoba finial is finished and oh so shiny. I sanded it to 400, put 2 coats of tung oil, and then buffed and polished it with carnauba wax. So it's all pretty. It goes from some black lines to nice creamy color. So it's got all the colors in it, even a little bit of purple on the side. The lid fits on nicely. It's not going to go flying like a previous bowl that I made. And it is ready to find a home. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you come back for more. Thanks for watching. Lid is mahogany with a Jatoba finish. Sorry, a Jatoba. It has a finish. What is it? So I sent an emergency email to my friend Christine, and she laughed when I said, "Do I need to put oil or gas? I don't know where to put it in." because it's an electric motor.
The
So,
Jatoba finish. No, Finial. Oh my God, Finial. The Jatoba Finial. the what is this bowl? Oh shit, it's on. It's been a long day.